In the mid-80s, rock metal gods Algebra were popular among metalheads and parents alike. The band was made up of guitarist and singer Edwin Jefferson, bass player Christopher Poindexter, and drummer Smash. Their catchy, heavy, and rocking songs about mathematics brought in fans and album sales.
It was hard to start. For the longest time we thought that no one would want to hear songs about vertices or angles or expressions, but that was before we had our first hit, Quadratic Equation.
The song Quadratic Equation was a breakthrough hit for Algebra and was released on their self-titled debut album.
We had no success until that song was released, and frankly we were getting kind of bloody discouraged, you know, but that song came at the perfect time for us.
Solve that quadratic equation, solve it across the nation, give your brain quite the sensation with your quadratic equation.
With that hit we got instant popularity and we started working immediately on our next album.
Oh yeah, that one was easily our best.
Algebra started working on their next album, Algebra 2, and began a worldwide tour.
We were touring with all the big bands at the time: Mathematica, Sine, Cosine, Tangent and Young, Trans-Siberian Dentalism, ABCD, and we had a lot of huge international hits in America.
Algebra 2 had some great songs too. Trinomial, Graph It Baby, and Square Root of My Heart were just all excellent.
Subtract your love, divide my heart, add the pain and tear me apart. Convert the heartache, the equation starts. Multiply the sadness and find the square root of my heart.
But as the real success happened, everything else fell apart.
We all started to disagree. Edwin and I, we started to go in different musical directions. He wanted to move on to geometry while I wanted to do trig. And we felt further away from Smash than ever before. I don't like math.
And the worst was yet to come.
We just lost sight of the music and the fans and the math. We were just drinking and partying all the time, and before long I developed a terrible sweet tea addiction.
Due to disagreements, Edwin's tea addiction, and Smash going into a coma for doing a drum solo with his head, the band broke up for approximately 6 years.
I think that's what busted them up. All that tea.
I guess you could say that Algebra divided.
After reforming Algebra, the group released what was meant to be a comeback album. It was a rap album entitled Functions.
Functions contained the single Pi, but we never really found success again.
264-338-279-502-8841-971. Yeah, it's the digits of pi. 6399375.
At least with all of us back together, we became friends again and stopped fighting. I've never liked those guys.
Yeah, soon we decided to go our separate ways again.
For whatever reason, the people just didn't want to hear songs about math anymore.
The three now have their own careers, and an Algebra reunion does not seem likely. Edwin is a substitute teacher and speaks at assemblies to warn of the dangers of sweet tea. Christopher is an algebra teacher and coach of the school's academic team, and Smash has been the assistant manager at a Sonic in West Virginia for the past 3 years.